Where is the poultry farm? I sent you millions from Europe as my brother. Where is the farm?
So you are an investor. You are looking at where you can put in your capital, where you can invest.
I had family problems. I will get your money back, I promise.
And you are looking at the hatchery. The source of day old chick determines the future of your business.
What if the greatest investment opportunity of our time isn't in the stock market, crypto, or real estate, but in food? We're living in an era of volatility. Markets swing overnight, trends come and go, and too many people are sending money home for business only to realize later they were just funding someone else's lifestyle. So the real question is, where can you put your money that meets a real constant demand? Food. Because in volatile times, the strongest investments are not those driven by speculation, but those anchored in necessity. Urbanization is accelerating, middle-class consumption is rising, and with it, one critical demand continues to grow: affordable protein. Chicken and eggs are not trends. Demand is not coming. Demand is already here, and the hatchery business offers this profitable investment model if done right. Let us break down the stages.
You have to, of course, consider the pre-hatchery activities before you put in your capital into that business. And when we talk about pre-hatchery activities, we're talking about coordination with the breeder farms, because there are specific breeder farms that produce what we call hatchable eggs. Not all eggs are hatchable. For instance, the egg that you use in making your omelets, your bread and eggs, those are not hatchable eggs. Hatchable eggs comes from parent stock, grandparent stock. So you have to talk about egg collection and scheduling, because you need to know when you're going to get the eggs, the crates, how you're going to set them up. You have to grade the eggs. Egg grading is very, very essential. At source, especially, to know if these are fertile eggs, infertile eggs, what's the size.
Arrival, where value is tested. Not all eggs are equal. Some carry life, some carry loss. The moment hatchable eggs arrive, quality is already determined by breeder health, nutrition, and handling. Rough transport, cracks, contamination, or delays begin to destroy value before incubation even starts. At this stage, mistakes are silent but expensive. Because in a hatchery, every egg is an investment, and every flaw is a cost. Storage, holding life in suspension. Eggs are not inactive, they are waiting. Stored under controlled temperature and humidity, development is paused but not stopped. Too cold and viability drops. Too warm and premature development begins. Too long in storage and hatch rates decline. This is not storage, this is controlled survival, where time becomes a measurable cost. Sanitization, the invisible war. The greatest threat cannot be seen. Bacteria, fungi, contamination. One infected egg can compromise thousands. Sanitization begins through fumigation and strict hygiene protocols. Precision is everything. Because in this environment, clean is not enough. It must be controlled. It must be sterile. This is where risk is reduced before it multiplies. Incubation, engineering life. Now biology meets engineering. Eggs are placed into incubators designed to replicate nature with precision. Temperature, humidity, airflow, and turning cycles are controlled within tight margins. Machines take over the role of the hen, but machines do not forgive. Every parameter must remain stable, because this is not guesswork, this is engineered life. Development, the silent phase. For 18 days, transformation happens in silence. Inside each egg, an embryo develops, fragile and dependent on perfect conditions. Eggs are turned repeatedly to prevent adhesion and death. Air circulates, heat stabilizes. 1 degree too high destroys, 1 degree too low weakens. There is no noise, no signal, no warning, only outcome. Candling, exposing reality. Then comes truth. Candling reveals what the shell hides, fertile or infertile, alive or lost. This is where performance is measured early. Every infertile egg is wasted capital. Every dead embryo is a failed system. Data begins here, and data determines correction. Lockdown. No second chances.
Now, like I said, the next phase, of course, is to transfer those eggs after the candling phase to the hatches. We call those the hatches. You know, that's where the money starts smelling. You start smelling the money. Yeah, so that's the hatching phase. So egg transfer at day 18, that's precisely when this is done, and then we'll remove the egg trays at this time and placement into the hatching basket, because it's no longer, they are no longer eggs. We're just waiting for the chicks to now hatch, and the money starts rolling in. So we'll put them into the hatching basket so that when the chicks hatch, they just pop out, and then you start counting your money and smiling to the bank. So before the final day, of course, there's the final candling process. It's optional though, but just so you count your eggs before they are hatched. You count your money before they are hatched. So adjustment of the hatcher settings, you do the candling again if you want to. Slightly lower the temperature. Of course, you need moisture, so the humidity has to be highest. And at this point, please, there has to be strict hygiene.
By day 21, the result is visible. Shells crack. Life emerges. Some chicks are strong. Some are weak. Some never hatch. Hatch rate becomes the defining metric, because every egg that fails is a direct loss, and every chick that survives is value realized. Processing, defining quality. Speed and precision now determine quality. Chicks are sorted, graded, and assessed. Only strong chicks move forward. Weak ones are removed. Because customers do not buy chicks, they buy survival, growth, and performance. Vaccination, protecting the future. Before distribution, protection begins. Marek's disease remains one of the most critical threats. Vaccination is precise and time-sensitive. This step protects not only the bird, but the entire downstream investment, because one disease outbreak can destroy everything. Distribution, value in motion. The final stage begins. Chicks are packaged into ventilated crates and transported under controlled conditions. Temperature, timing, and handling must remain consistent, because even after success, failure is still possible. A perfect hatch can be lost on the road. Cost, the pressure behind the system. Behind every chick is cost. Eggs, energy, labor, equipment, vaccines. Power alone can define profit. One outage can destroy thousands of embryos. This is not a low-cost operation. It is capital under constant pressure. Tools, the lifelines. Incubators, hatchers, generators, ventilation systems, sensors. These are not optional tools. They are lifelines. When systems fail, biology fails. And when biology fails, losses are immediate. Risks, the silent threat. Risk does not announce itself. It builds quietly. Poor management, unstable power, weak biosecurity, inconsistent inputs. Small failures multiply across time until the system breaks. The 21-day money cycle. In 21 days, money moves. Capital enters as eggs. This is a biological factory where discipline creates profit. Final chapter, control the system. The hatchery is not just a facility. It is the control point of the entire poultry value chain. Master the hatchery and you control supply, quality, and profitability. In a world where food demand continues to rise, those who control production at the source will define the future.
From the soil of our fathers
What we need is beneath our
to the hands of our children, Africa is rising and she will feed herself. Yeah. From the village road to the city lights, seeds in the ground, hope in our eyes. They told us import is the only way, but the land remembers what we forgot to say. Young hands digging, learning the truth. Food is power, food is proof. We've got sun, we've got rain, we've got wisdom running in our veins. No more waiting for ships at sea. What we need is already beneath our feet. Africa will feed herself from the soil to the shelf, by our hands, by our sweat, by the futures we haven't seen yet. Africa will feed herself. No more hunger, no more help. Stand up proud, break the spell. Africa will feed herself. Africa will feed herself. Youth in farms, not just dreams, tech and tradition on the same team. Local grains, local birds, every harvest louder than words. We don't